everybody, it's Junior Baseball Fanatic 12 here, and today we'll be doing a video response for Elite Hunter's 200 sub giveaway. He is an awesome channel and I learn a lot from it, so if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe and check out his awesome videos. So for this giveaway, I had to choose someone who shared the same birthday with me, so I chose Drew Pearson. Drew Pearson was born and raised in South River, New Jersey, and began his football career at South River High School as one of the wide receivers of Joe Theismann. As a junior, he succeeded Theismann as the starting quarterback. He also lettered in basketball and baseball, graduating in 1969. He accepted a football scholarship from the University of Tulsa. He started 4 games as quarterback as a sophomore for the Golden Hurricanes. The next year, he was converted into a wide receiver. He finished his college career with 55 receptions for 1,119 yards, 8 touchdowns, and a 20.3 yard average per reception. In 1973, he was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Dallas Cowboys and made the team as a third-team wide receiver because of his special team play. In 1974, Pearson became the full-time starter opposite Golden Richards. He led the team with 62 receptions and 1,087 yards, while also catching 2 touchdowns. He would keep leading the team in receiving until 1978, when Tony Hill took over the number 1 role as a wide receiver. In 1979, he and Tony Hill, along with Tony Dorsett, helped the Cowboys become the first team in NFL history to have 2 1,000 yards wide receivers and a 1,000-yard running back, when he recorded 55 receptions, 1,026 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Pearson and Hill also became the first wide receivers tandem in Cowboys history to record 1,000 yards receiving seasons in the same year. Pearson helped the Cowboys to 3 Super Bowl appearances and a victory in Super Bowl 12 in 1978. In March 1984, Pearson fell asleep while driving his Dodge Daytona, causing a crash against a parked tractor trailer. Pearson sustained a career-ending liver injury in the accident, and his brother Kerry was killed in the crash. What a sad thing. He rose to become one of NFL's greatest wide receivers, earning career records of 489 receptions and 7,822 receiving yards, along with 189 rushing yards, 155 yards returning kickoffs, and 50 touchdowns, 48 receiving, and 2 fumble recoveries. Pearson was named one of the top 20 Pro Football all-time wide receivers. He also was recognized for his achievement by being named the NFL 1970s All-Decade Team. Despite this fact, he was the only player from the team to not be included into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, including the only one from the offensive first team category. However, the 3-time All-Pro is all but officially Canton-bound thanks to the Hall of Fame Senior Committee, along with former Los Angeles Oakland Raiders head coach Tom Flores. Pearson has been nominated by the Senior Committee for the class of 2021. They'll be voted on the day before the Super Bowl. Of course, we had to add in a fun fact, so here it is. He also played basketball with Marquez Haynes, who was a Harlem Globetrotter. on a team called the Harlem Magicians, and later married Marquis' daughter. So, now my dad is going to participate in this. So, come on, Dad.
Thank you. And first I want to say Elite Hunters channel is just absolutely phenomenal. Just a load of history. You learn so much, and the editing is just as good as any television program is. So I highly recommend his channel and want to thank him for the opportunity in this contest, this giveaway. My individual that shares a birthday with me is Brock Lesnar. And I chose Brock Lesnar because we both have such imposing physiques. So let's go on with Brock Lesnar. He was born on July 12, 1977 in Webster, South Dakota, the son of Stephanie and Richard Lesnar. He grew up on his parents' dairy farm in Webster. He attended Webster High School playing football, and he competed in amateur wrestling, placing third in the state championships his senior year. He then went to Bismarck State College, where he won the National Junior College Athletic Association Heavyweight Wrestling Championship in his sophomore year. He then transferred to the University of Minnesota on a wrestling scholarship for his junior and senior college years. He won the 2000 National Collegiate Athletic Association Division I Heavyweight Wrestling Championship his senior year after being the runner-up to Stephen Neal the year prior. He finished his amateur career as a two-time NJCAA All-American, the 1998 NJCAA Heavyweight Champion, two-time NCAA All-American, two-time Big Ten Conference champion, and a 2000 NCAA heavyweight champion with a record of 106-5 overall in 4 years of college. Lesnar debuted with his WWF on Raw on March 18, 2002. Lesnar won the 2002 King of the Ring tournament, defeating Bubba Ray Dudley in the first round, Booker T in the quarterfinals, Test in the semifinals, and Rob Van Dam in the finals, earning him a shot at the WWE Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam. Lesnar defeated The Rock at SummerSlam on August 25th to become the new WWE Undisputed Champion and the youngest WWE champion at the time at the age of 25. After his match at WrestleMania 20 in March 2004, Lesnar sidelined his career in the WWE to pursue a career in the National Football League, despite not playing football since high school. Brock made a personal decision to put the WWE career on hold because he didn't want to feel like he missed out on an opportunity to fulfill a dream. So Lesnar had a great showing at the NFL Combine, but on April 17th, a minivan collided with his motorbike, and he suffered a broken jaw and left hand, a bruised pelvis, and a pulled groin. Several NFL teams expressed interest in watching Lesnar work out. The Minnesota Vikings worked out Lesnar on June 11th, but he was hampered by the groin injury suffered in the April motorcycle accident. So on July 24th, it was reported that he was nearly recovered from the groin injury, so he signed with the Vikings on July 27th and played in several preseason games for the team. He was released by the Vikings on August 30th. Lesnar received an invitation to play as a representative for the Vikings in NFL Europa, but declined to do so because he wanted to stay in the United States with his family. He actually has several football cards produced of him during this time with the Vikings. Then after that, Mr. Lesnar decided to try the MMA, mixed martial arts. And on June 2nd, 2007, he participated in the K1 Heroes tournament, and he won by TKO over Min Soo Kim. Then he went over to the UFC, and on February 2nd, 2008, on UFC 81, he lost to Frank Mir, and I remember that fight, to a submission, a knee bar in the first round. Then on August 9th, 2008, he won a unanimous decision against Keith Haring. And then the big fight was on November 15th, 2008, and I remember that one because it was against Randy Couture. and he wound up a TKO over Randy Couture in the second round, winning the UFC heavyweight championship. Lesnar would go on to defend it and fight some more. He wound up beating Frank Mir on July 11th, 2009. Then he wound up beating Shane Carwin by a, believe it or not, a submission, an arm triangle choke in July 3rd, 2010. Then there was a little bit of a break because of health issues that Lesnar was dealing with, and it wound up to be diverticulitis that really put his health and his life in jeopardy, and had to undergo a colon resection. Well, he wound up fighting Velasquez on October 23rd, 2010, and lost to him in a TKO in the first round. And then he lost to Alistair Overeem on December 30th, 2011 by TKO. Then he returned to the WWE in 2012, firing on all cylinders, battling the very best the WWE had to offer, achieving the impossible at WrestleMania 30 when he became the first superstar to defeat The Undertaker. And he wound up beating plenty more top-notch ones, including John Cena at SuperSlam 2014, defeated Randy Orton via TKO at SummerSlam 2016, Goldberg at WrestleMania 33, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 34, and longtime rival Cain Velasquez at the WWE Crown Jewel. After that, he did make another quick fight with the UFC and the MMA, and he wound up defeating Mark Hunt on July 9th, 2016, but it was overturned by the Nevada Athletic Commission and awarded a no contest because he did test positive to some, I believe, anti-estrogen masking agents there, so that was the end of that. So that basically sums up a little history about Brock Lesnar, but I wanted to add this fun fact in there. At the age of 17, Lesnar joined the Army National Guard, and he was assigned to an office job after his red-green color blindness was deemed hazardous to his desire to work with explosives. You think so? That would have been interesting. So once again, just want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to Elite Hunters and say just a phenomenal channel. This is a great opportunity too for a great giveaway. But most importantly, thanks for what you do, because I cannot express enough how phenomenal your channel is, and it's such a great way to learn the history of the game, especially when you're with your son and trying to teach him about all the people who came before all these new superstars. So we want to thank you very much.
Yeah, you do a great job. And good luck with your further stuff on your channel. And I just want to say good luck to everybody who entered the contest. So, thank you everybody for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.